Piece of cake, babe. Here, we just take this.
We're not taking the whole container.
Yeah.
You don't need that many snacks.
We'll just take it. It's just a...
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
Because you'll just keep eating.
This is RV life. We're not on a diet. Come on, dear.
You still have to take care of your health, yes.
Oh, we should do a video on RV health.
Here you go. Put this back. You don't get a whole bucket of snacks. It'll be bad.
Travel day. Yay!
Or put that fireball in your pocket.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
All right, something different. A place we've never thought of. I've never even thought of.
I don't think that makes it different. That seems to be the theme of our channel.
It is.
We should have called it Todd Who Knew.
Who knew? Todd didn't know.
Okay, Switch It Up sounds a little bit better.
Switch It Up is better. We are in Burlington, Vermont. I never once thought of Vermont, nor did I ever even think of Burlington.
Well, we're just going to check out Vermont as a whole.
Yes, let's do that. But we're starting in Burlington,
'Cause why
apparently.
not?
Because, yeah, why not? Little quick motorcycle ride. We're going to go down this church street that's infamous, and we'll just see where the journey leads us. Did you know, fun fact, there's only 600,000 people in Vermont, according to the last census?
600-ish.
Ish.
But that's, like, there's more people in Kansas City than there is in the whole state,
Yeah.
which is a little mind-boggling for us.
So, not a very big state.
And, of course, I see this great little shopping street ahead of us, Church Street Marketplace, and we brought the motorcycle.
I know, so we can't buy anything. We're of much of like anything big, I guess. No.
I'm on to you.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely an interesting place for a fall like day.
Change your tune. The rest is a walk. Shoot proud alive.
Well, that was fun. It's an interesting environment, like different. Here's what we've learned. I could wear the Sawdust Fairy tutu outfit here and it would be normal. That's what I have learned. And look it up.
Nobody would look at you.
Look up Burlington, Vermont, and in the description it states, sit on that street, eat, and people watch. 100% true and accurate. And it is the most liberal environment, what did they say? Ultra liberal environment for the freedom seeking individual or something like that. I don't look it up. And that is true. That describes that wonderful. I couldn't imagine being here at night.
It's a good, It's a good people watching.
It is a cultural
town.
experience.
And one where Todd says, I think I'm getting old.
It's different. I'm just gonna tell you, it's really different. Let's go see down here. What are you gonna do with that? The food. I will say the food was really good. She never really packaged it up leftovers, but she's found a way. She's gonna sock this thing away in the bag here and take it with us.
I am. 'Cause it was really good.
It was really good.
Look at the old one across the street. Let's go see what this is. It's a cider mill.
We found ourselves a cider mill on our way back.
I smelled some
Smelled it.
apple donuts is what I smelled.
Is that what it was? That's
Yeah,
what it
so I
was.
said, pull over.
Snacks.
Apple cider donut. There's a napkin.
It's time for snacks. This is a good stop, dear. Good stop.
Well, since we didn't get to go to the Cider Fest in Kansas City, I guess we have to come here.
Yes.
That works.
We're missing our Lewisburg cider mill. This is yummy. Fun fact, did you know Vermont's one of the #1 producers of maple syrup in America?
Fun fact, you shouldn't vlog with your mouth full.
They don't care. They're used to me by now.
Did you like your snack? Todd, it looks like there's a little path that goes through
I
these
know,
rocks.
I just noticed. Smugglers Notch. Completely, we were just driving through, and of course,
And this just looks like a good playground. Look at it. Look at all the rocks
We,
and the trees.
it's been sprinkling. We have no proper attire. This is the way our life goes.
I think the cave was the other way. Oh, but it's so pretty. Oh, our shoes are in the back. Wow, that's really pretty. Let's go find that cave.
This is just not, I just see a lot of bad things. There's caves and crevices and
Things to squeeze into.
yeah, it's very pretty.
It's beautiful.
It's all
We
this
can-
granite.
We can find an overlook because the leaves are changing.
I don't think we get an overlook here.
Let's go find one.
Hmm.
You seem to be lacking some energy. Gonna need you to summon some. Look deep within. Channel your inner energy, Todd.
We're now the hike for Smuggler's Cave. Of course. Oh, I like how they've done this. They just threw some piece of some blue, so you know you're on the right path.
Which way's the path go?
That is the question of the century. Probably that way or that way, but you choose. Do you see another blue mark? It's the first time where you just like, there's no rhyme or reason. You just need to figure it out, basically. How's that going?
Smugglers Notch got its name?
No, dear. How? Oh, look at this. You could have just taken this path. That's not even funny. That's not funny. Why can't we take that path? Just walk right there. They even got a sign that says Smuggler's Cave.
Seen the path more traveled?
Yeah. Instead we gotta march over boulders.
Anyway, Smugglers Notch got its name from when they actually would smuggle supplies up through this area.
They can't talk. You can't hear from your back, babe.
It got its name.
You're walking away. Nobody can hear you. I can barely hear you.
I was just talking to you.
Oh, yeah. How did it get its name?
It was when people would smuggle their supplies in and out of the Canada through this mountain range for the War of 1812. Can you imagine having to get your supplies up through here?
No.
No, because you can't even.
I'm trying to figure out why you use quotes.
That's what you hang on to?
Come on, let's go see this big cave. It's the biggest cave in the Notch.
Why don't you lead the way?
You're doing great.
Because otherwise you're just shooting my butt with
Yeah.
the camera.
Look, here's a blue mark.
Hey, follow those blue marks.
Okay. Largest cave in Smugglers Notch. It's very cool and wet in here. Damp. I had to climb up this rock and it's slick.
Sign? Sounded like they were hiding like moonshine or they're hiding food. It was considered contraband. How far back does it go?
That's all right there, but this rock is super slick. Now I'm worried about getting down. Here's a tip. You can't take your travel trailer through here. Might be able to get through. We saw somebody come through with a small C. But it narrows right here. This is the main area that comes through and it curves through and then goes down and around, and then it has a 14% grade on the backside. But it's so many little areas, like to bring the kids, stop here, and go off on these hikes up these boulders and the granite. It's pretty cool.
It's like Frogger.
All the leaves are starting to change. It's kind of a cool time to be here.
I'm pretty sure the only way to take it in is to see it for yourself.
Yeah. Tip, we went to Burlington first yesterday. Probably should just came up in this part.
Yeah.
Did the gondola, did all that, so.
The gondola?
Gondola.
Into the gondola?
It's gondola.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Leave a comment below. Tell me which one it is.
Stowe and Smugglers Notch, and this would be a beautiful place to come back to in the winter.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I would just bypass Burlington. No offense, Burlington, but
Yeah.
you got your accolades. This is so pretty that you could spend a whole afternoon up here doing hikes. They honk when they go around the corner so they don't get hit. Another little tip. Typical Sheila fashion. We didn't have water before, so I stopped to get diesel. She gets water and says, hey, just turn right here. It's gonna be dark in like 45 minutes.
I got you a snack.
And she got me a snack.
All should be good.
I don't know. I thought we were heading back to the rig, Fiona, but here we are, going on a hike.
We're going back to Fiona.
Yeah.
It's a little detour.
I think we all know what your little detours are like, Sheila.
I brought water. Look, it's blue.
This is all marshy.
I know, I hope they don't have snakes here.
I feel like this is one of those hikes where it's a walk. where you return and a bear has opened your car and ripped out all the seats. Do they have those up here? Bears up in Vermont?
Optimist.
I am forever the optimist. I don't know what. This must be one big beaver. Look at that.
He's been at it a while. But why do you
Sure,
want
he didn't
such
do that in one sitting.
Why does he want such a big tree?
He's got a dam. He's got a home he's
Well,
building.
I'd love to see him move that.
Oh, look, there's the home.
Let me see.
Look at that.
He is working hard.
Well, you know, he is busy as a beaver.
You're so funny.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty impressive, really.
I'm just curious why he wants such a big tree.
He's got to get all those limbs off of there so he can continue building his dam bigger. You know, he's got to impress the ladies.
Oh yeah, look, he did. He got
Yeah.
that one.
You got to
Oh,
impress
he
the ladies.
started on those over there.
He's like a lumberjack.
Those started. Look at that.
My Uncle Lee would be really proud.
Of what?
You know how he liked to cut firewood. He'd be very impressed with his techniques. This has been an adventurous hike already. Waterfall. I don't think we can get through here. We didn't bring our other gear. You'd have to take your shoes off. We can go up top. You want to go up top?
Bummer.
Or we can try to scale this thing.
I can't scale that thing.
No.
How
Or you can take your shoes.
How wet's the water?
It's pretty wet.
How cold is the water?
Pretty wet.
Oh, it's kind of chilly.
It is almost dark. We can go across here, shimmy across those.
How are you gonna get across
Hey,
there?
maybe it's time for Sheila to have some adventure.
All right, let's see you do it first.
Will you follow me?
Well, it depends on if you end up in the water or not.
Oh gosh. All right, so the goal is cross these rocks on those slick rocks that are all wet, all the way across to those.
You just stand there and talk about it, and I'll go.
You did not just say that. Yeah, you go ahead. You go. I'll follow.
They're very slippery.
You gotta remember something. Sheila hates to get dirty.
Yes.
And so if she falls in the water, we're running this so I can capture it. I know your hands are getting dirty. It's horrible. Yeah, I fell in the water.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. That didn't work
Very
out.
slippery.
It is slippery.
Please tell me you were rolling the
No,
video.
recording. I did fall in the water. And my feet are...
Move out of the way.
No, no.
I'm already wet.
I went to stand on that rock and I slipped in.
Oh. Wow. It sure was worth it.
So Sheila doesn't like to get dirty, and I hate to have my feet wet. Like, I hate wet feet.
And guess what?
And I fell in the water, so. But it is very pretty. Like, beautiful.
I mean, look how far down we are.
I know. Vermont,
Beautiful.
you've redeemed yourself in my eyes. You have so many pretty areas. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's worse once your feet get completely drenched. Well, Sheila, this concludes our little excursions in Vermont. We weren't here for very long,
No,
but we did get to see some things, which was fun.
I think another week.
These leaves would be beautiful. Stowe, spend your time in Stowe.
Yeah.
Go on these little hikes. Go up to Smugglers Notch. Go see the lodges if you're up this way. We're off on our next adventure, I think.
To New Hampshire.
Yes. Stay tuned as I walk back with a soppy foot. Why is it like these excursions, I'm waiting for something to happen to you and it just happens to me? Why? I don't know. I don't know why. So we're just gonna leave it all like that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We enjoy sharing our experience in our life with you guys, but just give us a like and a subscribe so I can get some new socks. Subscribe for Todd to have new socks. Until our next video in a few days. Sheila, what are we?
I think we're out.